Everything you do daily is quietly shaping your brain, whether you realize it or not. Today, we're uncovering 7 common things in your everyday life that are slowly rewiring your mind, and how you can harness them for your advantage. By the end of this video, you'll see your phone, your coffee, and even your couch in a completely new light. 1. Smartphones. Smartphones are incredible tools, but constant notifications are training your brain to crave instant rewards. Each ping releases dopamine, making your mind expect stimulation every few minutes. Over time, this rewires your attention, making it harder to focus on long tasks, like reading a book or finally finishing that work report you've been avoiding for a week. Think about it, you check your phone just for a second and 20 minutes later you've fallen down a rabbit hole of cat videos and conspiracy theories about whether pigeons are secretly government drones. Did you know the average person checks their phone 96 times a day? That's almost once every 10 minutes. Your brain is basically on a dopamine rollercoaster, and it's loving every second of it. Tip: try turning off non-essential notifications or using Do Not Disturb mode. Even a 30-minute break can help your attention recover. 2. Caffeine. Coffee lovers, listen up. Caffeine doesn't just wake you up, it temporarily blocks adenosine, a chemical that tells your brain it's tired. This makes you feel alert and ready to conquer the day. But here's the kicker: over time, your brain adapts, so that without caffeine, you feel like a zombie auditioning for a horror movie. Fun fact: studies show that moderate caffeine intake can improve memory and focus, but excessive consumption can increase anxiety and disrupt sleep patterns. Try spacing your caffeine intake, or swapping 1 cup for green tea. It still gives you a gentle boost without rewiring your brain into a dependency loop. 3. Multitasking. You might think multitasking makes you more productive, but science says otherwise. Rapidly switching between tasks rewires your brain for distraction, reduces memory, and increases stress. Imagine trying to write an email, watch a tutorial, and reply to messages at the same time. Your brain is like a tiny circus performer juggling flaming torches, chaotic, slightly dangerous, and definitely inefficient. Multitaskers make up to 40% more errors than focused workers. So next time, try single tasking, and watch how much faster and smarter your brain works. 4. Social media. Scrolling through social media might feel harmless, but it rewires reward circuits in your brain. Likes, shares, and comments release dopamine, creating a cycle of instant gratification. Your brain starts to expect social validation constantly, basically turning you into a like-seeking missile. Humorous example: you post a photo of your lunch, and suddenly your self-worth is hanging on whether Karen from high school double-tapped it. Schedule social media breaks to prevent dopamine spikes, and try to engage in offline activities that give long-term satisfaction, like learning a skill or reading something mind-blowing. 5. Processed sugar. Sugar isn't just a treat, it acts like a drug for your brain. High sugar intake can impair memory, increase anxiety, and slowly change the way your neurons communicate. Here's a fun mental picture: each time you eat a candy bar, your brain neurons throw a tiny party. But eventually, the party gets out of hand, leaving a mess that makes it harder to concentrate and remember things. Excess sugar can reduce brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which is crucial for learning and memory. Tip: swap sugary snacks for fruit or dark chocolate. It gives your brain a sweet boost without the crash. 6. Lack of sleep. Sleep is your brain's nightly reset. Chronic sleep deprivation rewires your brain's stress circuits, impairs memory, and even shrinks gray matter in critical areas. Imagine your brain as a smartphone. Without sleep, the battery drains faster, apps start crashing, and sometimes it just freezes mid-thought. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep nightly to keep your neurons firing efficiently, improve mood, and solidify memories. Fun fact: people who consistently sleep less than 6 hours a night have a 37% higher risk of memory issues later in life. 7. Sedentary lifestyle. Sitting for long periods doesn't just affect your body, it rewires your brain. Physical activity increases blood flow, improving memory, attention, and mood. A sedentary lifestyle does the opposite. Think of your brain like a plant. If you stay in the dark and never move, it wilts. Exercise is the sunlight and water it needs to thrive. Regular activity, even a 20-minute walk, can boost the hippocampus size, the brain's memory center, and release feel-good neurotransmitters like serotonin and endorphins. Your daily habits shape your brain more than you realize. From your phone to your sleep, every choice matters. Start small, make intentional changes, and watch your brain thrive. If you want more fascinating brain facts, life hacks, and mind tricks. Hit subscribe and join the Spark Your Mind community today.